What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel and welcome to the first official vlog. Behind me I have my 2016 Focus ST, and I made a video a couple days ago. If you want to go check that out, I'll put the link down there. Just a quick cinematic video of the ST and a couple highlights of the mods I have. But right now I'm going to give you a quick walk around, explain to you guys what I have done so far, what I have planned, and just to show you guys exhaust clips and stuff like that. So let's get to it. So here is my Focus ST. I bought it brand new in 2016. It's got about 35,000 miles on it right now. Had 12, I think, when I first bought it. So yeah, it was right off the showroom floor, besides for the couple test drive miles. But so far in the almost 3.5 years, I've done quite a bit. Let's start with the wheels. First of all, I'm running Ambit RT8s. The size are 18 by 8.5 plus 35 offset. Coming up to the front, you'll see I have a couple things. I swapped in the Brembo brakes from the Focus RS just to give it a little bit more better braking power. I really like the look of the Brembos as well, so that's kind of like a 2-for-1 bonus there. Other things I have is the Anderson Composites front carbon fiber fenders. If I can get this to focus, there you go. I had these almost 2 years, I think, and honestly they're probably my most asked about mod I have on this car. I absolutely love them. The quality was fantastic. Fitment took a little bit of work, but as with any aftermarket item, you have to expect a little bit of modification to get things to fit sometimes. So paired with the carbon fenders, I have the carbon fiber mirror caps. Just a little, visual stuff going on. If you take a look up front, I have the Pro Tuning Lab LED headlights. These seriously change up the look of the car a lot. Not a lot of people like them. They're not the highest quality lights you can buy out there. They are fairly cheap, but I had the ST1 headlights, and if you're unfamiliar with the ST packages, the ST1 basically is just the plain halogen lights. So there's no projector, no nothing. And these are way better in my opinion for as far as looks go. You can always upgrade projectors in the future. I have HID bulbs in there, they're 6Ks. So light output isn't that bad, but a lot of people who have complaints about them are, a lot of the times I've seen them, they have the tinted ones. So they come as regular headlights, and then they have a smoked version. I don't recommend the smoked version because that really limits the light output, and thus people having a lot of issues. Another thing up front, I have the Mishimoto intercooler and the Velocitec big snorkel. This car is fully bolted. It's intake, exhaust, intercooler. It's tuned for E30 and makes around 270 to 280 wheel horsepower. Last time I had it on the dyno. So it's got a little bit of pickup. There are some out there that are putting a lot higher numbers, but to be honest, it's really not that bad. The car is on a stock turbo. I do plan eventually to upgrade the turbo, but seeing as they cost a little over $2,000 for an upgrade, it's probably not going to be for a little while. So I'm pretty satisfied with how it is right now. Another thing about this car is it's sitting on BC Racing coilovers. And for probably about 2 years, I bought them used off a friend, and they still perform very well. Highly recommend them for the price. It's still, you can't go wrong with these. I've done autocross with them. I've done some aggressive, street driving, and everything has been great. The car handles awesome. I have it paired with the Firestone Firehawk Indy 500 tires, and to be honest, for a lower price tire, they are very, very nice. For an everyday driver, even though I don't drive this car every day, for everyday, city driving and stuff like that, and the occasional spirited driving, these tires handle very well. I came from the Hankook Ventus Evo 12s, or Evo 2, sorry, and these by far smoke those tires. I don't think I'm going to go with another option tire after these because honestly I love them so much. I haven't had a chance to test them out on the track, but I will very soon, and I will give you guys a little review on how they are. Since we're at the back, another thing that I get asked about a lot is my diffuser. So my diffuser is from SPR. They are in Puerto Rico. I had it shipped here. It's a very nice diffuser. I bought it, I want to say 2 years ago. It's held up very well. I did crack it, and I made kind of like a homemade repair to it. but it's still very sturdy. No complaints about it whatsoever. It costs about $300. I have seen some other options out there, but to me, and the look I was going with, along with the straight design side skirts and the Triple R Composites front lip, this really completed the look for me. It's a subtle but still sort of aggressive, and I didn't want anything too wild because it's just not what I was going for. Another thing on the back is the RS style rear spoiler. I had this color matched and body filled to get rid of the RS logo. Didn't want to completely be a wannabe RS, so I decided to get that filled in and make it look a little cleaner and not so much as a replica. And now for the exhaust. So I'll go ahead and put in a clip of the exhaust on a cold start, and now that it's warm, I will show you guys right after the cold start a little bit while it's warmed up and give you a little drive-by. And now for the warmed up start. So another thing to go along with all the power mods and all that, I do have the Eibach front and rear sway bars with the TB Performance sway bar end links for the rear. The car handles like it's on rails. As well, from TB Performance, I have the rear traction bar, and it really stiffens up the rear of the car. You do still have the understeer, sorry, but with these tires, right PSI, and the sway bar combination, it handles literally like it's on rails. So I would not recommend anything else to anybody. It's a great setup, both for track and daily use, spirited driving, whatever you want to throw it at, this car can handle. So yeah, I highly recommend it. As far as future upgrades go, I do want to put this car on air. It is not my daily driver, like I said before. This car sits in the wintertime here in Chicago, so it just doesn't make sense for me to drive it. I do have the option to drive other cars, so I figured I would take that. You will be introduced to those cars soon. I'll make another video, kind of the same setup, where I'll do some cinematic stuff and then make a video introducing the cars and give you like a quick walk around. As far as other future upgrades, besides the air suspension, I do want to work on the interior. It's just a stock ST1 interior, so you get the basic radio and the basic seats. I do want to swap those in and kind of make this car a little bit more visually appealing on the inside, just because I'm in there all the time. So thanks again for watching. I will be releasing more videos soon. I'm not quite sure exactly on the time frame. I'm going to try to do it every week. If not, you will see a lot of these videos coming very soon. If you don't already, follow me on Instagram at 6speedmedia, 6speed_media. My personal Instagram is also linked on there. I'll put them down in the description below for you guys. If you want to see some of my other pictures, I do have this AED. I do take a lot of pictures of different cars and some different things. So you will see those higher quality pictures on there, and as well as on my personal profile. So again, thank you very much for watching. If you don't already, like, subscribe. Let me know what I can do to make these videos better for you guys. I am very new at the video making, and I want to get better. So if you have any advice, any information, any tips, whatever it is, let me know, and I'll make sure to try that in my next one. So thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.